It's another Wednesday, and we back with tea and things. It's your girl Shantae C, and of course, you know I'm always chilling with my lovely co-host
Nia. We're back. It's another Wednesday. We love you guys. All right. And I got some tea, and more tea.
TT and Moti.
And some celebrity tea.
Okay, okay.
All right. So let's get into it. So we got some good stuff going on. Shantae's getting me right. All right. So, um, Nicki, one of my favorites, Nicki Minaj. I do love her.
Mhm.
So the VMAs, she did do some hosting with LL Cool J at the VMAs, but she also got the Video Vanguard Award.
Oh, she did.
Yes.
Oh,
And I
that's
think it's
cool.
well deserved. I think Nicki put a lot into like her performance, her talent, things like that. She had been nominated 17 times at the VMAs
Wow.
throughout her career. So, one of the big things that a lot of people are talking about, not so much that she got the award, which is great, but she made an acceptance speech and it was like really beautiful. And she mentioned that she wished Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson was there to celebrate that moment with her. And she also went on to say that people need to take mental health more serious.
Yeah,
And I
do
thought
agree.
that was good for her to acknowledge, such a big thing, mental health, that it's being talked about more since COVID, but it's not talked about a whole lot. So it was great for her to acknowledge it in her acceptance speech.
And I really think that too many times artists often have things that they're dealing with and they can't really tell the world because they're putting on this facade.
Right.
And so that becomes super, super, super touchy because, people can be so cruel. They don't like your hair. They're going to go off the deep end. They don't like you gained a couple of pounds. They're going to say, oh, you look like this and you look like that. And
Right.
there's so many dang trolls out there. And for artists, they're sensitive.
They're
Most
human people too.
Right. Most artists are sensitive to be able to create at a level that really touches people. You got to be in touch with your emotions.
Absolutely.
You ain't just writing it out of the thin air.
Right. Absolutely. I totally agree.
So,
And when I would interview artists, I've had a lot of artists tell me, in the beginning of their career, they don't even read the blogs or the Instagrams, the Facebooks, any of that, because it can, definitely hinder,
your creativity.
It can put you in a fetal position.
That part.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yes, kudos to Nicki. Well deserved.
Yeah. I like that. That's good.
The neck.
We
gotta love the neck. And then also, speaking of another great performer, and this is crazy.
Okay. Oh Lord.
So The Weeknd.
Oh Lord.
Over the weekend.
Oh Lord.
Over the weekend. Well, on Saturday he had a show in LA, in Los Angeles. And y'all, dude ended his own show and walked off the stage. He did eventually come back and apologize.
Lauryn Hill.
Well, he said his vocals was off.
So he was mad at himself.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe he was mad at the sound engineer.
It could have been, but
he said, "My vocals off. I'm running away. I ain't got time for that." Okay.
He said his vocals is off. Okay, so I was a little shocked.
Just a little?
Yeah. Because as an artist,
yeah,
or as a speaker,
yeah,
or as anything,
you just keep going.
You just keep going. If I fall backwards in this chair, I'm gonna keep telling y'all this story.
Oh Lord. No time for professionalism.
You just keep rolling. But he did come back on stage, apologize to the fans, to the crowd.
Right, because he want them to come back to the next.
Well, he said that he was going to give them a refund. Like he couldn't even get it together and finish the show.
Whoa.
He'd rather do a reboot.
Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. I don't know who that somebody is.
Shantae says somebody is getting canned. Somebody is in the unemployment line.
Right at this very second.
Yo, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that's in the unemployment line because they were working with The Weeknd.
And they
over
messed
the
his
weekend,
vocals all the way up.
It could have been him, or maybe they didn't put the. I love The Weeknd.
The Weeknd is alright.
I like him.
Now he's got a ton of viewers and followers and
Absolutely, because
So
he's a crossover artist.
so I ain't even mad at you. The
He's
Weeknd,
certainly
but
crossed over.
why you walking off the stage, bro? You did a whole temper tantrum.
Yeah, he better watch some of Beyonce interviews. She talked about she was stuck in a dress, she fell, ripped up her knees one time in a video, and all kind of stuff. And I think
pushing.
And I think one of her shows, one of the award shows some years back, her shoe came off and she kept it moving.
What about that time when her and Kelly and Michelle was performing and she was walking down the thing and she fell and Michelle fell and they kept walking. They stepped over her like it wasn't nothing and kept on singing.
Hey,
and she got what about that time she fell down the stairs and jumped back up and went right back into the movement? I was like, dog.
Yeah,
she is hard.
You better keep it moving, sir. The vocals is all turn up that auto tune.
Right.
And you keep it moving.
And you keep it moving. You're like, I don't want people to know I can't sing.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Milli Vanilli.
That part.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Milli Vanilli. Okay, so it's gonna get a little weird, but I don't think it's weird. Everybody, okay, so let me just tell y'all.
Tell us what happened.
Irv Gotti is being slammed all over the net. People saying he's weird.
Leave Irv
this
Gotti
and that.
alone.
He reached out to Bow Wow's 11-year-old daughter on Instagram.
Right?
No, but you see, that's where y'all gotta stop. Okay,
I heard that Irv reached out to the baby on Insta.
Yeah, but it's not really weird. So he said he reached out to her and he told her he tried to get in touch with her mom and her dad.
Huh?
Because he wants to cast her in a new movie that he's shooting. I don't think nothing's wrong with that. So you know, reach out to the 11-year-old.
Okay, so there's a lot of ways to reach out to celebrities. Like other celebrities can reach out to other celebrities. There's ways to do it. That just ain't the right way. That seems
okay, because I guess maybe
kind of stalkerish.
I guess people could see, like, you know, when you go to Instagram, you're like at such and such, and you do your
right. Not only that, but like you don't know somebody who knows somebody that could have gotten in touch with Bow Wow.
Yeah, well, he said he had been trying to get in touch with them.
Well, maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want to get in touch.
Then he's like, just have your
parents reach me.
Parents, yeah, reach me.
And did they reach you?
Well,
you're still out on that.
No, they haven't told us that part yet. But people was like, "No, you're a grown 50-something-year-old man. You shouldn't be adding an 11-year-old kid." But
it's giving me kind of like R. Kelly-ish.
No,
a little bit. Yeah.
No,
because you innocently reached out to her.
R. Kelly didn't do nothing innocent.
He
peed on people.
I just slapped myself.
There's no innocence in that.
Hey, he didn't start out peeing on people. That is giving off pedophile vibes.
You think so, Robin? Robin, you and I are always here, girl. No, he wants the little girl to be in this movie.
We'll see what movie. Trapped in the Closet 2.
Called just one of them things.
Well, a lot of it. Oh no, Age ain't nothing but a number, so a noun ain't nothing but a thing. That's the movie you want to
No.
do? Okay.
Yo, come on.
Okay.
I don't think Irv is chasing down an 11-year-old kid.
I hope not. I mean, because he is, a little petty. So who knows what he's doing? Well, I don't know. Petty don't make your pet out of.
No. No. I think he just, have your parents hit me. I want you in one of my movies. Have your parents hit me. I don't think that's bad.
Did she have an agent?
I can't reach out to Rachel to
No,
be in one of my
you need
movies.
to call me.
If I can't get you.
No.
It is urgent. I need Rachel in my movie now.
I mean, he don't know who Bow Wow's lawyer. I mean, there are so many ways. You don't know Jermaine Dupri,
I mean,
you don't know the Brad?
He's been contacting the parents.
Well, clearly they don't want to contact him back.
Not getting contact with the parents. He's been calling.
But
the mom and the dad.
The question is, why aren't they contacting him back?
They're probably busy as hell.
Are they probably down on him?
I think it's cool that he wants the little girl in one of his movies. Now, what's the movie? We don't know.
We don't know, Irv. Let us know. You can hit us up on the hotline. I'm sorry, but he went about it totally wrong. DoesnBow Wow have a publicist?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, well, he should have reached out to her.
Oh my God, boy!
The things we do.
Y'all are brutal out there.
Yeah,
you guys are brutal.
We gonna get you right in the jugular.
All right. Speaking of brutal, so we gonna get into some tea tonight, and we got to talk about this because I know that you guys know people
like this
that is just a total train wreck. Everything they do is a train wreck. Even when they try to do something great, it becomes a train wreck. Like their whole life is just a train wreck.
So lay out one scenario for us. One scenario. What does a person who is always a train wreck, what does that look like to you? Inquiring minds want to know.
That looks like everything they do, good, bad, or ugly, it just becomes a disaster.
Is it because they're
Unorganized, don't think things through.
Oh, God.
I think a lot of it is a lot of these train wrecks don't live in reality. Like right now we're on Earth.
Right.
And I don't know what
they in Mars.
Pass.
They're in Uranus.
And so when you're not living in reality and living in the real world, like things you try to execute could possibly not go right.
I know a couple of those people.
Because at the end of the day, right? Like Mickey Mouse is great.
Right.
But he's not present with us.
Right.
Mickey's not here to make
right.
us.
Mickey's not real, okay? so what you're thinking about is something that's so far-fetched. We're going to have to throw it out into the atmosphere, hope that something culminates over and then it comes back to us and we can make it real. So right now, you with the aliens.
So I think some of these train wrecks are people that's not living in the present, not living in the real world.
Yeah.
Living in reality.
They're delusional.
Right. And so and some people they're just a hot mess. It's just everything they touch. There's some people it turns to gold and some people it's just
turns to coal. There's some people that turns to gold, some people that turns to coal.
It's just a freaking train wreck. Everything they try to do.
Yeah.
And I know a few of those people.
So how you know somebody's going to be a train wreck is when they're talking about whatever it is they're trying to put together, right? The telltale sign is if you start asking them questions and they don't have an answer for it.
That is factual information right there. Shantae just laid down the damn facts. I'm serious.
And so if they're like, I want to do such and such and such and such and such, you're like, okay, well, so how y'all gonna get there? Well, I haven't really worked that out yet. Okay. Well, how much does it cost? Well, I don't really know how much it costs, but it probably ain't that expensive. Well, I mean, how long does it last? I mean, I don't know. Let me check the website. Let me get back with you. Hell, I am not doing this with you because you don't have no damn information.
Right. So I think
that's the first key that this person is a train wreck.
Right. And it's just crazy. Do you know people that everything they try to do is a freaking disaster, even when they're trying to do something right?
No, okay, so I can say that I know people that a lot of things they do become train wrecks, but not everything. I ain't gonna do them like that. Not everything. But there's a lot of things you'd be like, well, wait a minute. What's the budget for this? They'd be like, I mean, I didn't think about the budget. What? What you mean you ain't think about no budget?
Listen, Shantae is exactly right about the questions. I know people that, something as simple as like moving. Moving is stressful. We all know that. Mm-hmm. But when we do know one thing, right? When we move,
you're playing.
You're playing. You're either going from A to B.
Mm-hmm.
I know train wrecks that just know they moving. Where? When? How?
You got a truck? Well, you signed a lease. How much? I mean, you got a card to put it on? Like, you gonna go over there and be like, I want to rent a truck, and then they be like, I need a debit card on file. And you be like, huh? What you mean? I got cash. They be like, okay. So now they're calling everybody.
So Robin, that was gonna be my next one. What Robin said, what about people that change jobs like they're growing? No stability.
Oh yes, no stability.
No thought it through.
That is definitely a disaster.
And these train wrecks. Here's the thing.
So when you ask them questions, they don't know nothing. They gonna change jobs just because somebody was breathing too hard on them.
Listen, they say, "Oh, I'm quitting my job." Okay, and there's nothing wrong with quitting your job.
Hallelujah.
But what are you going to do? Oh, you got a new job. Oh, where you gonna work? I don't know. I ain't thought that part through. Well, you're grown with Bill.
Whoa, you know somebody there? I didn't even think that through. I mean,
I know people that literally
quit their job and be like, I have no idea what's next, but I'm ready for the journey. You be like,
listen, y'all. And these people that's a train wreck and everything they do is a train wreck. It's kind of hard to talk to them because it's like
comical. You be like,
comical.
Let me tell you why, because I'll be like, you about to do what now? And you about to go what now? And you don't know how much. Oh, for real. And then what? And then what you gonna do? Oh, really? No, you lying. They don't have no answers for nothing. I just be like, oh Lord, this girl or this man, he tripping.
Math. Like, oh my God. Literally. Okay. I know somebody that's such a train wreck.
Yeah.
That when they come around me, my trains start crashing. I'm like, what the hell? Your stuff is rubbing off on me.
Right. Birds of a feather,
I'm breaking my nails.
Birds of a feather, baby. Be like, I don't need that toxic energy around me.
No. And that's the thing, though. Like, some people, they're not even like toxic or negative or whatever.
Listen, we gotta unpack that one day. Don't bring your toxic energy around me. We gonna unpack that on another 10.
But that's the thing. They're not even toxic or negative. It's just everything they do.
You're like, okay, you're so
a disaster.
So there was this person that I worked with, right? And they were very disorganized in thought, right? So then whenever they became a part of a project,
oh God,
everything was just, I'm like, why would you do it like that? The instructions are right there. I'm like, I don't understand. Oh, well, I was thinking this and I was thinking that. And I'm like, all over the place. You need to get more centered and focused. Your thoughts are here, there. And so sometimes I think they're a train wreck because they scatterbrain.
Well, and that's true because Like, people I know that's just a complete train wreck. Oh my God, I'm traveling. I'm out of town and I lost my ID. I lost my phone.
Oh my God.
Hell?
No, I know this person, and literally every single time I talk to them, something is wrong.
And it's a disaster.
And it's crazy disaster.
That's the train wreck.
So
Crazy.
I remember I was talking to them one day, and they were like, "Oh my God, I gotta call you back. I gotta go." And I'm like, "Well, what's going on? What's going on?" They're like, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you." So they hang up, and I wait like maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I call them back, and they don't answer. And I'm like, "Okay, I FaceTime them. This fool ceiling is falling in." And I said, "What the?" And they're like, "Oh, well, the maintenance people came and it was wet, and I mean I saw it, but I mean I told them to come and fix it, and they look like they fixed it, but I don't know what's going on, and now it's leaking all over the house." I'm like, "Are you an idiot?" I'm thinking to myself, how did you let it get that bad? Because before your ceiling falls in, it's gonna be dripping. Before it starts dripping, it's gonna be wet.
So before people just fall through and you see legs dangling,
right,
you had warning before.
Right. And so is it that you procrastinating, or is it that you just don't know no better? Is it? Well, I don't understand. Yes, there is always something.
My sister said it, y'all. It's always something.
Always something. So the latest thing is this person's mom, something wrong with their toe, and she's talking about the leg got to get amputated because something wrong with the toe. I'm like, what?
Well, that could be true. That's medical
well,
stuff.
I don't know now, because she was like, well, my sisters didn't take off work, so apparently it's not that serious. So she probably got an infection, but she ain't got about to get amputated at
well,
the thigh.
I don't know. We don't know her medical diagnosis. She could have diabetes.
Amputated at the thigh from a broken toe?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We don't know how far the infection spread. So I can't talk about that.
Okay. Look, I would be more prone to believe her if every other day she didn't have a situation.
Right. Okay, so like Zuri said, there's always something, but medical stuff we don't know. We can't call them. But
well, she also in the
but all this
the week before that, her purse got snatched, and she said she was gonna get a new phone number, but never did, and she still got the same phone number.
Robin said it could have gangrene, but yeah, I don't know. I don't mess with the medical because I'm not medically trained.
That's a fact, Jack. We are not medical professionals here. I'm just pontificating.
Can't speak on it, but on somebody's medical history. But I can speak on. Oh, I'm quitting my job. Oh, well, that's good. So you got a new one? No. Okay.
We're gonna let you have that.
What's the plan?
To borrow money from you until they get on their feet.
I don't have a plan.
No, they're be like, oh well, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Don't you love that?
And then the this and that is a train wreck. Like everything they do is a train wreck.
And so you call
like everything you touch is a train wreck.
And then you be scared to call them because you feel like, oh, they about to ask me for something. It don't even have to be money, because remember, people can ask you for your time. You be like, they ask you for your money. You be like, they're asking you for advice that they're never planning on using. That's the other thing about train wrecks. They always want advice, and they want to argue you down why your advice is not right. Okay.
So how is it that we deal with these people we know that is a train wreck? Do you just run like hell? Or do you, the people I know that's a train wreck, I try to talk to them. And most that I know, like I said, don't live in the present. Don't live in reality.
Robin says she knows somebody who claims they got a million different jobs, but go be doing GoFundMe pages to get funerals and shit.
Lord. Okay. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's
That-
just so.
Yeah, that be killing me. Yeah, you see like those rappers that be online and they be having all these dollars and money and throwing it, and then as soon as somebody in their family pass, they be having a GoFundMe. Bitch, you be like, what? Didn't you just have a Bugatti yesterday? You asking me for
Hey, what's wrong with a
money?
rental?
Okay. That part.
That is hilarious. Oh my God. But yeah, I think
Distance
that.
yourself. That's what Robin say. She be like,
And the thing for me is,
you
You
love
know,
them.
of course I love them because they're not bad people. They just
All
everything
over
they
the place.
do is all over the place. Not living in reality. So I do take the time out to try to talk to people, and
I'm telling me,
and I'm
Nene
very
loves you.
I'm very big about living in the present because I find that that's where people get so lost. Like when they're not living in the present, and in the present,
In the now,
in the now,
not 10 years from now, but right now,
right now,
what you need to be doing.
you have bills
That need to be paid
that need to be paid
by the tip.
about whatever. But all of this, crazy, and these train wrecks,
Right.
I think it's important that people understand that they have to live in the present.
Yeah,
Live now.
And for
On
me,
Earth.
it depends. So if you're a train wreck and you pulling me down, I'm gonna have to distance myself. I'm with Robin, but I will say that if you're open to listening, I certainly can give you some tips, just like I'm about to give you a 5-minute tip now.
All right. Well,
How you like me now?
Shantae is going to break us into a 5-minute tip.
So here we go. So, ladies, for those of you out there who love makeup, okay, I just wanted to let you know that Sephora always honors Ulta's discounts.
Okay.
So if you like to go to Sephora and you know they are on the pricey side, you can always go onto Ulta's website and see if they're running a deal on the same product. You can present it at the cashier and they will definitely honor that.
Oh, and that's good to know. So any of the perfume, body scrub,
Yep.
makeup.
Yep.
Okay.
They honor it all.
That's good to know. I think Best Buy does too, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I showed Best Buy
Yep.
a TV that was on sale somewhere else.
Yep. They do
And
honor.
I believe they
do price match.
Okay.
Yeah. So, ladies, for those of you guys who are big makeup or perfume heads, and you don't have a chance to stop by Ulta, but you're close to a Sephora, and vice versa, they do honor each other's discounts.
Oh, so Ulta honors it as well.
Yeah, but Sephora is always more expensive. So, hey.
Okay. Hey, Shantae just put it on game how to get it at Sephora for cheaper.
Yes, ma'am. So, if that's your store and you really love to shop there, I definitely check that out the next time you're in there.
Okay. Well, Shantae just gave us a nice 5-minute, 2-minute tip.
Right. That's right. So, you guys check us out every week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. We're always on Facebook and we're streaming on YouTube as well. We are getting our Apple podcast station up and running. So look for that in the near future. It will be tea and things just as normal. And you guys can listen to us right in your little ear pods as you're working out, shopping, doing whatever. But check us out. We love you guys and thanks so much.
And also, don't forget to email us your topic.
That's right. We love to hear from you guys.
And you will be emailing us at
teaandthings@gmail.com.
And put whatever topics you want. We will talk about it, discuss it, break it down
all
to the
way
last
down.
common denominator. And yes, you train wrecks out there, drive straight. Peace. We love you.